Hello everybody, it's Scaretastic here. Another animatronic setup video. This time it is the sideshow balancing clown from Morris Costumes. This was released in 2024, so 2 years late, but hey, better than never, I guess. I've already used them once last year for my haunt, so I'm pretty familiar at least with the basics of putting everything together. It's a SVI, there's no real complicated bits. Before we get into it, I just wanted to give an update for some future content coming to the channel. As you know, last year I took a bit of an absence. I walked into the sea and then I suddenly came back for some reason. I wanted to address this in a future video separate from the unboxings and all that to sort of explain where I've been and also potentially open up a Q&A. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me, it can be my background, my interests, the future of the channel, what I have planned next, please don't hesitate. Feel free to leave a comment with some questions. And hopefully, if I get enough questions, I will make a Q&A along with a status update as to what the channel is going to look like in the next year or so. Otherwise, let's get to the unboxing of the Sideshow Clown. This guy right here. Him. So this is the box. Again, same as the last one I did. It's got the shipping box as the brown thing here. And inside you got the white box. This is the box that it's usually sold with in stores. So it's already cut open, like I said before. I've already taken it out of the box. We're just going to take all its parts out and then just sort of show them on the floor, scattered about. Let's get into it. Okay. So right off the bat, we got some clothes. Got an arm. Another arm. A leg. Another leg. We've got the pole that it. We got the pole that it stands on here. 2 bits. We got the main control box. Got its head. It's a bit looks like its name is Maud. And then we got the base just here. So first off, always is the base. So as you can see here, there is the main stem support. That's leaned a bit to the right there, backwards. And you also got this bit here that comes in and out. That also grabs onto the pole that the guy stands on. So now you're going to put the poles on. So there is a B part and then a C part. So you're going to put on B first. Now, once that B pole is in, you're going to get this hook piece here, and you're going to attach it to this little inslet at the back here. Make sure it goes all the way in. Giggity. Now, this is the C pole. You're going to just simply put it on top of here. Like that. So once you have both poles joined together, you've got your base, and then you've got this little insert filled in by this hook. Now, you're going to put on his leg, which is the D piece. Also, a bit of a top tip. While you're ahead, make sure you move the clothing down, the fabric down here to cover that joint, because then what's going to happen is you're going to need to put something up here. And it's going to be a bit of a hassle if that's in the way. Okay, now that we have the foot on top of the pole, you're going to want to drape the clothing over the top of this. So we'll do that now. Make sure as well that it's the golden part that is draped over, not the red part. So once the clothing is on, you then put on the main spine and control box. So it's got a bit of a joinky little connection here. Not only that, you're going to have to dig into the clothing and go from the back. So we'll see how this works. It should start looking like this. So you have the main foot that connects up to the control box up here, and then this is where his other leg connects, and then obviously up here you have his arms and then his head at the top. So this is his other leg. Let's put that in now. There we go, we finally got it. Good. Good stuff. That was really hard. Not as hard as me. Okay, now it's time to put on the arms. We're getting a bit high here, so I'm really worried about the clearance between it and the roof, but I think we'll manage. Pretty simple in putting the arms up, I won't lie. You've got enough space in the sleeves to just slide his hand through, and again, it's like most other limbs that you connect to a prop, it's just a fork going into these little holes, and it's pretty much the same for this other arm, so let's put that on as well. So all that's left to do now is just attach the head. So you've got his head, and then you have his hat. So, and his thing that goes around his neck. Pretty simple. This whole prop from start to finish has been pretty simple to set up, so that's a really good thing. After the head, we then go to wiring. So let's get started. Easier to thread the wires through his neck hole in that thing. Put this around his neck. Don't choke him out. Oh, he just fits. Look at that. Well, that's him.
I decide. Wiggle jiggle. Teeter totter. One wrong move and you're a goner. I look forward to this all season more than any other. When I get to fall on top of your head. Oh. my oversized toes. With this precarious pose, anything goes. Watch out, I'll be juggling butcher knives next, and I tend to accidentally drop them on your head repeatedly. I'm such a butterfinger. I decide, wiggle jiggle, teeter totter, one wrong move, and you're a goner.
And that is the completed setup of the Sideshow Balancing Clown. Released in 2024, this Morris Costumes prop is easily one of the most unique I've ever purchased. I like his gimmick of him standing on a pole, swinging side to side, especially at my haunt last year. He was a hit, along with the clown with the hammer from Bunnings. The whole clown section really was a hit with the younger kids, especially. The only downside I would have about him, which I can think of, which I haven't even experienced myself, but in a theoretical sense, probably his stability. Although he has a hook that helps level out the weight of the overall prop on the base, there's still no real chance that it will be stable if there's, say, wind around and you've got him outdoors. We had him inside last year, so we didn't really have a problem with that. The only other issue I'd say would probably be just general things that SVI props have, like the masks. As you can see here, his mask is a bit deformed, but that's a normal thing, like you'll see occasionally, unfortunately. Otherwise, Sideshow Balancing Clown, I like him. He's a really good purchase, a really cheap purchase too. I only got him for about between 400 and 500 Australian dollars last year, which is really good, and that wasn't even on special. So get him if he's still available. If not, let's hope he gets another shipment. But otherwise, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Has he said something to you that you want to talk about with me? I am your therapist. You can tell me all your problems. Just not when he's around. It's okay. I know too. He's done things to me too. But otherwise, that's it for today's video. If you like it, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, leave a comment down below. And again, back to before, if you have any questions for the Q&A that I'm hopefully looking to create, then please leave a comment asking me questions. Please be mature. I know you're capable of being mature. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.